Hey folks, this is Ryan Kebe with Kebe's Community here. We're coming to you with a special edition where we are highlighting Avenge Hunger Month. During this month, we want to make sure that we highlight our food pantries who are doing extraordinary things in our community. And the special guest that we have with us today is Mary Weber. Mary is the administrator for the Edinboro Food Pantry. Mary, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for coming on and joining us.
Super. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. So first, to get started, like I said, we want to make sure that we highlight the food pantries that are doing amazing things in our system. For those who are not aware of what the Edinboro Food Pantry is, what is the Edinboro Food Pantry, Mary?
Well, we're a 501c3 and we are located at the Edinboro campus. We're open every Thursday from 11 a.m. to 4:30. Our area covers the General McLean School District and the Cambridge Springs area.
So the Edinboro Food Pantry. So where does somebody need to go to, donate food in need? I know that you guys are just strictly a food pantry and you distribute the food to those in need. So where does somebody go to donate food if they want to give it to the Edinboro Food Pantry?
Any Thursday, the workers are there from 7 a.m. till 4:30. We're happy to take donate. There was a restriction for a while with the COVID business, but we're allowed to take donations now, anytime between 7 and 4:30 on a Thursday. 150 Perry Lane on the Edinboro campus. There's a 9-story brick building and a big red sign that says Tower A, and you just pull in there.
Fantastic. So with, like we said, with the COVID business, coronavirus, obviously that has thrown a wrench into everybody's plans. I was just wondering, can you speak a little bit about, how coronavirus has impacted your operations at the food pantry?
Well, we used to operate more on a choose what you like scheme. You would have a choice in the meat room, then you would have a box of about 8 items, and then the next room would be a trade room. If there was something in your box you didn't like or couldn't use, you could trade it. There was a couple of other rooms to pick produce and pick bakery, etc., and then a non-food room, depending on what, like cleaning items or pet food items we might have. But currently, we're strictly, no one is supposed to come in the building other than the volunteers. And there's about 5 people outside loading the bread and milk and vegetables and bucks and other goodies, depending what we get that week, directly into your car.
Now, have you seen, has that impacted, I guess, the amount of items that you guys have to distribute? Do you guys have some items that would be most needed rather than others now that, you're kind of given to set things out? What would those items be that are most needed right now?
Wow. I know people were requesting toilet paper, but then that was a big issue, and I'm not sure that it is still an issue. But Second Harvest has done a fantastic job. Along with that Farmers to Families program, like 2 weeks ago, they got a 30-pound box. It was a bonus box of a gallon of milk, 2 or 3 kinds of cheese, sour cream, chip and dip, butter, and something else in there. But that was a little 30-pound bonus box that Second Harvest provided, along with a 30-pound vegetable fruit box, a big bag of apples and oranges, cabbages, onions, carrots, and maybe cucumbers last week. So it varies from week to week, but good old Second Harvest is doing a fantastic job of providing us. They deliver early on Thursday mornings with our fresh produce. and fresh dairy.
Awesome. So you said that you have 5 volunteers that are at your food pantry. So it seems like you have a dedicated group of volunteers there. What would you tell somebody who wants to, get involved and volunteer? What kind of resources do you have available for those people who want to help out?
We could use 1 or 2 more people inside the building to bag up meat and whatever other items we have that have to be bagged. Some of the volunteers only want to work outside in the fresh air, and we're a little short at the moment of people inside who, are willing to tolerate a mask, etc.
Fantastic. So we are absolutely still looking for volunteers at the Edinboro Food Pantry, and we will definitely make note of that. So Mary, the next question that I want to ask you is, I want to ask a little bit about, yourself and your background. So how did you get involved with the Edinboro Food Pantry?
I used to work on campus, and a friend of mine volunteering there. And when I retired, I thought, oh, that would be nice. So I think about 18 years ago, I got involved when we used to be in the Borough Building in Edinboro.
So it's been 18 years now you've been with the food pantry?
Yeah, I think it was about 10 years ago. They asked me, the lady who was running it was leaving, and they asked me if I would step in temporarily and run it. So actually, I'm only there temporarily.
10 years later, temporary stay.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, hey, we're hoping for 10 more years, right, Mary?
Oh, at least.
All right. So, Mary, the Edinboro Food Pantry, where is that located at, and what hours of operation are you guys open for?
We're at 150 Perry Lane, and that's the southeast side of campus, a 9-story brick building. And there's a big sign that says Tower A, and you just pull in there. Oh, and there's a large sign on the door that's open every Thursday, 11 a.m. till 4:30.
So the much needed items that are needed at the Edinboro Food Pantry, obviously, donating money and whatever non-perishable items, but are there any specific food items that would be needed more than others at this time, Mary?
Not really, no. We get quite an amazing variety from Second Harvest. So as long as we can pay our bill every month, that works.
Awesome, fantastic.
I was going to say there's a lot of state grants and TFAP grants that some of the items that we order, we don't even have to pay for from Second Harvest.
So, Mary, where can somebody go to get more information on the food pantry and, just get more information?
Our website is edinborofoodpantry.com. If someone wanted to talk to me about volunteering, our phone number is 732-FOOD, 732-3663.
732-FOOD. Can't get much easier than that, Mary. Thank you so much. So is there any other information, Mary, that you'd like to, get out there into the community?
No, I think that pretty much covers it.
All right, fantastic. Well, hey, thank you so much, Mary, for taking time today. And, you guys are doing awesome things, and we very much appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And thank you for your recent donation, too.
Absolutely. We're happy to support. Thanks, Mary.